Hello everybody, my name is Corey, and welcome to gameplay of my newest and most recent project. This is Project WoB. The current version is 0.2 alpha. Today's date is December 20th, 2024. And yeah, so this is a horde style game. Uh, as you can see, it has an intro cinematic, and this entire video is just going to be me going over some patch notes, going over some different changes that I've made to the point 0.1 version, um, and just going over the project and what I intend to change in the future. Um, so right here we can see we have an intro cinematic, and we have kind of a pretty simple GUI here. So we have this gameplay GUI. So this gameplay button only appears for the host of the current party. And so if I click it, it'll open my gameplay settings, which gives me the standard game mode and difficulty options, as well as the starting round and starting points. So as of current for 0.2 alpha, the only game mode is classic and the only difficulty is normal. However, the starting round and the points do actually work. So let's just actually get into the game now. And as you can see, we have a GUI that is roughly based on the old style GUI that Roblox used to have. There's a couple of updates that I've made. Particularly, you may notice a difference in the lighting. So the zombies do spawn in quite a bit quicker. There is a secret wall weapon for the SKS-45. It is a single loading rifle. I will not be getting the SKS. I'll just be going along the game as I normally would with the strategy I've been using for testing purposes. As you can see, there's a couple of rigs up there. I could actually shoot those for points. And when we open this door, you might notice that the layout looks very much like an extended version of one of my earlier maps, Warehouse in particular, or actually my first map that I developed myself, The Risen Undead. Just a slight difference, a couple of slight differences here. This extended area over here, this place, which will eventually be extended into a kitchen. There will be plenty of Easter eggs in there. We have quite a bit more perks in this game than we did compared to NSF. NSF had a total of 5 perks. In this game so far, there's a total of 9. My goal is to have 12 perks in the game, but I'm currently undergoing some maintenance for how those ideas would work. And here I have the MP5 that hasn't changed since the 0.1 alpha version. So here is a new perk. It's called Ghost Loader. It reloads all of your weapons slowly, and single loaders only need 1 round to reload. I'm actually going to get Refibrillator in case I go down. Currently, Refibrillation has unlimited uses. That will change eventually. They will eventually be limited to 3 uses. It can also be used in either solo or multiplayer. I'm currently awaiting setting the balancing for that function. Now we can step out here, and we have yet another extended portion of the warehouse map. Bullet diffusers out here. It makes you shoot 2 bullets instead of 1. I'm actually going to end up getting that perk later. Particularly in the later rounds, it is quite necessary. It's even necessary on this round for obtaining points. This is an obby right here that I plan to implement in future versions of the game. Basically, the way it'll work is this will be the lobby, and it'll allow you to look at people while you're playing the game. And I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of funny to see. That might be updated, and I might change that. Now you can see with Bullet Diffuser, I earn twice as many points, and I actually do deal twice as much damage because it is actually shooting twice as many bullets. It is especially useful when you get to the higher rounds, and it's pretty much a crutch perk, but it's part of the progression of the game. And I think it's kind of polarizing whether you should either buy a Bullet Diffuser or go all the way over here to this door and go ahead and buy this door. That costs 3,000 points, so it actually costs less than Bullet Diffuser. And it opens up the rest of the map, and there's actually some pretty awesome weapons past that door. But for this playthrough, the MP5 is going to be good enough. So now we're on this side here. You'll notice we have a perk right here. So this perk gives you 4 weapon slots instead of 3. And then we have another perk right here. This is Bursting Pop. It nullifies all explosive damage. And then right here we have Sugar Rush from the previous game. You can run and walk faster. It also gives you more stamina. And over here we have Speedy Ale, which is basically a watered down version of Tacticality. You just reload faster. There's no increase in melee damage. The reason I did it that way is I wanted to make it so that you are more required to get the weapons that help you deal more physical damage rather than just getting a perk that makes you do more physical damage. I don't know, I added the golden pipe in the older version of the game and people seem to enjoy that, whereas with Tacticality, the melee application was more anecdotal, and a lot of people didn't really even know about it until I told them. Now, the way that you're supposed to play this part of the game is you're actually supposed to jump down here, and then you can go over here and get Juggernaut. And then you jump down here, and this is actually where the box is. And there's also an additional perk that helps you shoot faster. It's called Hair Trigger. There's also a Shoshaw down there. It's not bad. It's definitely not my preferred weapon, though. Especially on round 13. So I'm going to try and I'm going to hit the box a few times and see if I can get a better weapon. You just need 2,000 points to do it, since there's currently not enough weapons in the box to justify it costing any less. I'm going to switch out my M1911, and I get the cauterizer. So this is actually an unfinished product right now, but I think you guys will actually really like the effect. As you can see, it utilizes the ray gun sound, and the reload animation sounds aren't exactly done yet. The issue is I'm actually trying to figure out how to create the Cell 3 cauterizer sound, since I don't actually want to port it from anything. Weapons also do have different pierce. For instance, this STG-44 can pierce 4 zombies, whereas the MP5 can only pierce up to 2. This Cell 3 cauterizer is an explosive weapon. So it doesn't have any pierce. But as you can see, it doesn't really need that to get the job done. So right now we have this door here. We can buy it for 5,000 points and we can actually get out of here. Sorry, I ran into a little bit of intrinsic lag. It's coming from my system, not the actual game itself. That's actually why I got refibrillation in the first place. But resuming our gameplay, here we have the weapon upgrade device. This is at least a preliminary model. I actually kind of like it though, so I'm pretty confident that I want to keep it at least similar to what it is right now. Anyway, let's get another weapon from the box, and then we'll see what kind of weapon we want to upgrade. Right, so here I got the ray gun. I'm running into some client-sided lag again. Please give me a moment. Yeah, my machine isn't exactly sturdy, so I'm running into a lot of issues just because, you know, my hardware isn't exactly all that great. But I hope I'm covering everything I need to. So if I upgrade the STG-44, I can kind of get a skin that kind of resembles the one in World at War, which was kind of the point. I really wanted it to look like it did. But that's just because it's from World at War. Any weapon that's not from World at War, or any weapon that like came from NSF, is going to have the map selected pack-a-punch camo. You can see it kind of resembles the Black Ops 1 pack-a-punch camo, but that's a design choice. Basically, any weapon that you upgrade that's not from a quoted game is going to have a map-wide pack-a-punch camo. For instance, the Cell 3 cauterizer. If I can stop getting this latency, that'd be nice. I suppose not. Oh well. Sorry, this has to be shorter because of the limitations of my machine. But basically, there's no end conditions right now. If we were to upgrade the Cell 3 cauterizer, it would take on the look that the Cell 3 cauterizer would have at Mark 25. So if I can get you guys to see here, so this is like a more accurate version of what the camo looks like. Other than that, that's pretty much all that's been going on. There's not like a whole lot of other stuff that I've been working on. It just took a lot of effort to make the items in this game work as they are. But I hope you guys enjoy the product, and if you want to follow the updates, then leave a like. That'd be great, and I will see you in the next one.